One of my top 5 favorite movies of all time is Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. Everything from the story to the emotions to the Shah Rukh Khan. Let's just talk about Shah Rukh Khan for a second. I mean, he literally played 2 completely different characters so perfectly. There was not a single scene or a single line where he was out of character for any of them. And he performed each scene, each line so perfectly. Like, perfection ki bhi had hoti hai yaar. But at the same time, I also find that really inspiring because he's also mastered the art of acting. And since I want to be a Bollywood actress, I hope that one day I can also get to that place. So I'm going to be recreating some scenes from Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. A bit of recap of Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. There's this girl called Tani and she's about to get married to this guy. But literally the day before the wedding, she finds out that her fiance and his entire family got killed in a bus accident. And when her dad heard about this, he was so shocked that he had a heart attack. So after having a heart attack, he's in the hospital and he's talking to his daughter for the last time. And now he wants her to marry this guy called Suri, which was his top A-list student. Suri was the guy that parents would compare their kids to, including Tani's dad. So Suri was always on top of his grades, did his homework, had a government job, and no other life apart from that. A borderline dull personality, but great person. The type of person that Tani's dad initially wanted her to marry. So now that Tani's fiance died, her father's dying, he wanted her to marry Suri so that she wouldn't be alone. And so he could pass away peacefully. So Suri and Tani get married. Tani moves to Amritsar with him, and not gonna lie, it's very awkward between them. Tani's trying to force herself to become more quieter and the ideal housewife so that she can repay Suri for all that he's done, which is basically marrying her and taking her in and basically taking care of her. But the thing is, Suri fell in love with her the instant he saw her, and he fell in love with the personality that she already had. Suri doesn't want her to force herself. He wants her to stay the happy and fun Tani that he initially saw and fell in love with. So long story short, he develops an alter ego called Raj so he can make her laugh and be happy, since he can't do that as Suri. Suri reminds Tani of the pain that she went through, so there's no way that she can open up that way to him. Raj is literally the opposite of Suri. He's very open, extroverted, will literally say one of the most interesting things, which Suri would never say. Like, he is an open flirt as well. And the thing is, until the end, Tani could never tell that the 2 people were actually one person. And we're just gonna leave that to movie logic. So the first scene is when Tani is initially about to get married, so she's very happy and carefree. But then her dad comes in with the news that her fiance and his family passed away. So in the initial scene, after Tani finds out, she runs away. But I obviously didn't do that because where am I gonna go? Into like an empty room? Am I gonna show you guys an empty room? Huh? But I also find it really fascinating how literally 2 seconds or 1 sentence just changed her entire life. Like, the next day, she went through so much and she had to marry a complete stranger who, by the way, she got compared to her entire life because her dad was the headmaster and he was like, why aren't you getting good grades like Suri? Suri? Suri. Why am I saying Suri? I mean, the yesterday was probably the best day of her life. But the thing is, after a while, Tani gets really bored sitting at home every single day. And she also really loves dance, so she joins dance classes. I like this decision. I like it very much. And in these dance classes, there's basically a dance competition where a guy and a girl get paired up, and for the next few weeks, they practice together for the competition. But Tani gets paired up with Raj, Suri's alter ego. And honestly, her first impression of him was not the best. Like, she found him to be so cheap and like basically like a flirt Turkey vibes, and it was like messing up the dances really badly. So when they announced that the competition is going to be held in these couples that they got assigned to, she was so disappointed. And Raj saw that she was disappointed, so he basically came after class and said that he won't be joining dance anymore so that she can find a new dance partner and win. Like, she probably thought he was still gonna come, although he did say he was not gonna. So when he didn't come, she was shocked. So she ended up finding his address and went to the place he wrote down. And now she thinks of him as someone who's really sweet and considerate. So this scene is basically that interaction.
So Tani partner, आप here? What? Why? How come?
वो आज आप डांस स्कूल क्यों नहीं आए?
ओ जी, मैंने डांसिंग छोड़ दी जी, मुझे लगता है बड़ी बोरिंग शोरिंग है। भी हम जट लोगों की बस की बात नहीं है ना।
आपने डांसिंग नहीं अपने तानी पार्टनर को छोड़ा है ना, ताकि मैं हार ना जाऊं।
ओ नहीं जी, ऐसा नहीं है जी।
पर मैं अपने पार्टनर को नहीं छोड़ने वाली और ना ही मैं हारने वाली हूँ। देखो जी, पहले ना आप मुझे बड़े चीप किस्म के बंदे दिखते थे,
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
पर अब मैं समझ गई हूँ कि इस ऊपरी जटपन के नीचे ना बहुत ही नेक दिल इंसान है। अगर आप मेरे जीतने के बारे में इतनी फिक्र कर सकते हैं तो क्या मैं आपके डांसिंग के बारे में थोड़ी सी फिक्र नहीं कर सकती। अब हम पार्टनर बने ही हैं तो एंड तक पार्टनर रहेंगे। और वैसे भी अगर आप थोड़ी और मेहनत, थोड़ा ओवर टाइम प्रैक्टिस करने का वादा करोगे तो मैं ये वादा करती हूँ कि हम ज़रूर जीतेंगे।
तानी पार्टनर, मैंने कहा था ना आपसे, आप मुझे बहुत मिस करेंगी। लगता है राज का जादू चल गया आप पे, हैं?
आप फिर शुरू हो गए। देखो राज जी, आप मेरे साथ एक और वादा कीजिए कि आज के बाद से ना आप ये चीप फ्लर्टिंग ना कभी नहीं करेंगे।
ओ ना जी ना, ये एक्स्ट्रा मिनट ओवर टाइम करने का वादा लेना है जी ले लो, लेकिन ये चीप फ्लर्टिंग ना करने का वादा ना मैं नहीं कर सकता जी। वो जी फ्लर्टिंग तो मेरे अंदर नेचुरल है, इसे मैं कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकता। ये तो गॉड्स गिफ्ट है जी।
राज जी, आज से हम दोनों दोस्त हैं और आप एक अच्छे दोस्त की तरह ही बिहेव करेंगे। ओके?
ओके
गुड। तो कल मिलते हैं डांस क्लास में।
ओके। तानी पार्टनर, आप कुछ बोल रहे हो?
हम हैं राही प्यार के, फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते।
मैं क्या ओके मर जावा बिस्किट खा के।
Now, while there was that upside that Suri could be Raj again and dance with Tani once more, Suri also kind of felt bad because now he thinks that Tani is going to fall in love with his alter ego called Raj and he's going to be left behind in the dust. So this next scene is when Shah Rukh Khan as Suri slash Raj is talking to himself, which is basically a mannequin and he's like personifying the mannequin. But other than that, honestly, the scene itself is literally one of the best scenes I've seen anyone do. I don't think anyone other than him could have done that scene like how he did it and done it so well. Everything from the intensity to his expressions to you could literally see how Suri was feeling on the inside, but his side as Raj was also trying to screw Suri over and trying to one-up him. It was like Raj versus Suri. Oh यारा मेरी पैंट किथे है और ये ओए ਇੱਥੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ देख लिया सूरी पापे राज का स्टाइल। तानी पार्टनर से रहा नहीं गया, खींची चली आई देखो राज के पास। सुना है क्या कह रही थी? आज से हम दोनों दोस्त हैं, फ्रेंड्स। और आपने तो बड़ी हिंदी पिक्चरें देखी है, आपको तो मालूम है कि एक लड़का और एक लड़की ना कभी दोस्त नहीं रह सकते। दोस्ती के बाद होता है जी लव, प्यार, इश्क, मोहब्बत। तो जी मैं तानी पार्टनर का हाथ पकड़ के करूंगा डांस ते रोमांस 5, 6, 7, 8 और आप टिफिन पकड़ के खुश रहना हैं जी। ओ यारा, क्यों विलन की तरह कबाब में हड्डी बने फिरते हो? मैं शादी करके लाइफ पर बात करती हूँ उसकी। कहाँ वो मिस वर्ल्ड और कहाँ आप सूरी आई वर्क फॉर पंजाब पावर है। ओ यारा, मैं तो पहले ही कह रहा हूँ, इससे पहले कि वो मेरे साथ भाग जाए और आपकी इज्जत का बैंड बज जाए, पहले से ही ना साइड में हो लो, ताकि ये दिल वाला बड़े ही प्यार से अपनी दुल्हनिया को ले जावे और धमाके से स्क्रीन पे दी एंड और ऑडियंस बजाए तालियां। हैं हैं ओ जी, क्या हुआ? बड़े चुप हो। चलो थोड़ा और सोच लो, कल बात करते हैं जी। अरे सोच लिया? मैं बताऊं क्या सोच रहे हो? सोच रहे हो कि कहीं राज को प्यार करते करते तानी जी सूरी को ही ना भूल जाए, कि कहीं वो सूरी से प्यार ही ना कर पाए, कहीं एंड में सूरी ना कहता रह जाए हम है राही प्यार के, फिर मिलेंगे। चलते चलते. Also, can we just mention the perfectly timed teardrop? Like, how insanely perfect was that timing? And it's not like he's using glycerin or anything, because the tears are literally building up as he's saying the lines. But then it falls just at that perfect moment. And honestly, crying is not something I can easily do yet. I'm still working on it. So... And I gotta say, this is probably one of the most hardest acting challenges I've ever done. Theoretically, when you look at it, right, it just seems so effortless how he did it. But when you actually go to do it, you try and say each line, you try to match the intensity that he's in and the curves that he has in his expressions and his voice and all that jazz. It was quite difficult, not gonna lie. Like, it really did push me out of my comfort zone. But that being said, I'm actually so glad that I did it, because it actually showed me how far you can go. And it sort of felt like I was getting pushed to get better at acting. Like, that middle scene is the ultimate test. And honestly, Shah Rukh Khan did it perfectly. Like, I know people say there's no such thing as perfect, but man's literally defined the word perfect through that scene. And since it is a video based on a Bollywood movie, you can't have a video like this without a song.
Left leg, aage, right leg, piche, aaja yara, let's start away. Sar ko ghuma le